got some brake fluid. It started leaking on our way up here. It got a little bit on our tire, but we're not going to let that stop us, at least not yet.
This is a battery terminal, you know, for like your car battery. And the part where I'm putting around the hose here is the part that would normally clamp onto the copper cable. But we're going to use it to squeeze this brake line so that it doesn't allow fluid to get to the cylinder that's leaking. Famous last words. So, if I could get this around that.
We're sort of jerry rigging or Todd rigging the truck here, the Jeep.
In my family, we call this harassing it. Not harass, Harris. Because, you know, that's my name.
Don't wear it out. So using pliers to get the terminal connectors to get closer together so you can put the screw in there to keep it in place.
Exactly.
Nope. Do you need the pliers?
We're airing down the tires so that it's a little bit mushier and it gets better traction.
What gauge are you trying? What is it? So the cup holder we installed the other day is working really well. And on the way up, we were highway speeds. I couldn't hear it rattling too much, but then of course I heard the wind over it. See how it works.
Out here, we're gonna have a beautiful day on the park. Today, Patrick Doyle is gonna be up in the front leading us, and David Fortenberry is going to be in the back. What we wanna do today is give each other room when we go onto obstacles, but if you can't see somebody in your rearview mirror, stop and hit your horn. We want to stay together. It's not a huge property, but we don't want to get lost on it. Looks like we have about 20 vehicles today, something like that. The safest place you'll be today is inside the vehicle. If you get tippy or whatever, just keep your arms, legs, or any other important extremities inside the vehicle. It's the safest place you're going to be. Now, the restrooms today are provided by God. So women on the right, men on the left. And that's obviously very easy to remember because women are always right. This is a four-low park. So if you're in a vehicle and you don't know how to put yourself in four-low before we take off, grab one of these guys and we'll knock that out. Am I forgetting anything?
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts, yes. Everybody. If the vehicle
on.
is moving, seatbelts on inside the vehicle.
What is it called?
Dropping in. Okay.
We're dropping in. This looks like a pretty steep. I may not want to look at what you're doing. So this is the whole fun of having a Jeep. Your big four-wheel vehicles. You get to do stuff like this. And hopefully not die. You can see the little dots on the window. The window was clean when we left the house. But this Louisiana mosquitoes like to kill themselves on windshields.
Back is moving. Roger, just dropping down to the creek bed now.
I'm just in neutral, coasting down. We like to leave lots of room between us and the guy in front of us, especially since we're having a little bit of a brake issue today. Just how steep you are. You know?
This looks super steep from where I'm at, but I guess we'll see what it looks like when we replay it. But maybe it's like the fishing situation. Oh shit.
Seatbelts on.
Yeah. They told me to wear my seatbelt, and sometimes I follow instructions. That is, whoa. You can feel it. Oh, look at these trenches. Almost like Gia did these. Whoa! Car in front of us going somewhat sideways. I should have taken a gummy this morning. I would have been better for this.
Like you're going straight down, you know?
Yep. And you were.
Feels like it.
Now you're moving into which gear are you moving into now? Or you
I just put in neutral just to let it.
You're waiting for everyone to move up.
Yeah. Before I don't want to stop halfway up that hill.
Yep.
And look, I'm not very experienced at this. Reasonable, you know, I've done it some, but I don't know everything there is to know about it. But if you get stuck if you need momentum to get up the hill, you don't want to have to stop halfway.
Yeah. I saw that their back tires came off.
Yeah, I think at one point we were on 3 wheels earlier.
Yeah.
Now here's where I'm really glad I'm not in the Wagoneer. I should have made it through.
Haven't you taken the Wagoneer up here before?
Uh-huh. Actually, I would have made it. Believe it or not, the Wagoneer is not as wide as one of the 4-door JCats. You think they're so big because there's so much body to it, but it sticks out in front and behind more, but it's not any wider, and the wheelbase is actually shorter.
What is the on the
Wagoneer? Yeah.
On Josie?
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's pretty up here.
Yeah, I like having Alex in front of me because I can see what it looks like when there's a car on it, and I can take the same line he takes.
Uh-huh. There's a little bit of mud in here, not much. Or is that just leaves? That's just leaves.
Yeah, it's leaves right here, but and the way the sun shines down.
That's down another trail.
We used to do work days where we'd come up here and spend the day cutting branches and, you know, trees that maybe have fallen across the trail. And
Killing some ticks.
Killing ticks. Man, it's cooking now.
What? The floor? Yeah. I'll be taking my shirt off, my sweater off in a minute. I already took off a jacket and a sweatshirt.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to heat shield the floorboard here.
We said we have to figure out how to heat shield the floorboard. That's going to be a call to action. If y'all watching this and you can tell us how to do that, to keep our feet from burning
It's like the heater's on right now, but nothing's on.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I know, I have holes and unplugged things going holes through the firewall, so I know that, you know, we plug those, that'll sure help. I tried to plug some of them last night, but I didn't. I was just like stuffing rags in there.
You were harassing it or harassing
I
it?
tried to harass it, but I didn't have a lot of time to play.
So you just harassed it then?
I just harassed it. I harry-assed it.
You don't gotta give that much detail, sweetheart.
See, I hate this shifter because you can't easily move from here to here.
So that will be present number.
That's what I bought two that I thought would work, and they didn't. So now I have to. I'm just gonna break down and buy a cable shifter. That'd be the easiest, the gated cable shifter. It's about $250, $60. It'll be worth it. It'll be easy to install because it's already a cable shift. I might build a little console for it to sit on.
You got a little bit of water there.
Come in, David. Come in, there you go. David, you out there? Yeah, we're here. Alright, just tell them I'm about to fixing to go down Chrome Molly. Hands here.
See that branch? See why we need the seatbelts. The seatbelts won't protect you
I
from
could have
ticks.
avoided
You lag
that. I
back,
could have
please
gone.
shout at me because I can't see you real good out of this thing.
I could have gone out of the rut
I can
and
see you real good.
climbed the bank, and I wouldn't have had to.
Alright, let me know that.
When things get harder, I'll take the easier
Go
route.
forward and cover my windshield.
If you're seeing me point this up towards the tree, it's because I can't quite reach my selfie stick and I can't get this high enough. That's the angle that we're at. I was lacking in preparedness for this with respect to the selfie stick. I wish my parents were alive so I could show them this video and they could say, "Oy vey, you must shut it up. What the hell did we do wrong?" I'd say absolutely nothing. This is the perfect way to spend a Saturday. enjoying nature and loving life. You can see there's a little bit of water down there. I don't know if it's
So what we do is try not to accelerate through the water, let the tires do the work at a slow speed, and you don't tear up the trail.
You hear that squishiness. The water's got movement from the vehicle in front of us. It's probably one too pretty to ignore.
This is where not having the full door is nice. Oh shit! Because you can feel it. I mean, you can see what you're doing by leaning out. With these, you can't lean out.
That's fine, but the rest of the full doors is cool because. Okay, he's backing up. Can you see the people behind us? When we make it up this hill.
Should be right. Is there a deer feeder there? Yeah. Take a right at the deer feeder.
We caught those roots and slid right and almost hit the fender into the tree.
Glad we didn't.
Yeah.
Harder right. Come back. Come back.
Making this sharp turn.
Roger.
If I look at it on the camera, it is a lot less scary than if I look at it
Absolutely.
from the road. So I'm looking at it from the camera so I don't get myself all freaked out. But I can tell you, these are pretty cool drops. You could see him. You could see that big trench in there.
See, he can go down in that rut. I think I'm going to try to stay to the right a little bit. Once I cross that. And this is not as wet, so it shouldn't be a problem.
And then you can see this. We're going backwards. Let's see, will I drop this camera out of the fucking car? How many times? Hopefully none. I wish I would have said that differently.
Holy crap. I don't know about this. Let's see if we can do this. I can walk the side. Tires are wet.
Are people honking?
Yeah, when I'm going down, I'm putting it in neutral, mostly to save my brakes because I'm still a little ginger with them. So if I'm not in neutral, then the drive is pushing it too.
Good ab workout for me.
No kidding. Definitely a core workout. I'm gonna sit here and let all these guys get to the top.
Sure, see if you can ride your front tire on the left side of that hill hard.
It's like it feels steeper because you're in it, you know? And it's so much.
You feel all of the stuff shake your body maneuvering.
Yeah, and it just feels, you know, you're not used to your car pointing down like this. Okay, where's this? You get it really where your tires are. Really screw it up.
Patrick, which way is it go?
Drive you good car.
When we make it up this hill.
Should be right. Is there a deer feeder there? Yeah. Take a right at the deer feeder.
We caught those roots and slid right and almost hit the fender into the tree.
Glad we didn't.
Yeah.
Harder right. Come back. Come back.
Making this sharp turn.
Roger.
I think our front wheels off. Front wheel is definitely off. Look how much he's flexing. See, I need to go wide and hit it square because I can't twist like that. The way he has full speed.
Are we sticking in the mud? Because we're stuck in the mud.
Are we sticking the nuts?
Should we stay in or get out?
Stay in.
I should have been filming.
I should have just said, look, just pull me out. I can't do this. Close it. Will this help? Hey! Will this help? Are the hooks? The hooks?